Talking about education, families are getting a clear picture of what next year's realignment project could look like for East Baton Rouge Parish Schools. School board members holding a meeting Tuesday night before a pretty major vote.
So our Matt Venezia actually live this morning, EBR School Board office, for a look at what they were talking about. Superintendent LaMont Cole as well, having these conversations, learning the details about what's next. Matt, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Just one sleep later from when that meeting took place last night about the possible realignment with the man right here, Superintendent LaMont Cole. He had the school board of the East Baton Rouge Parish Schools there as well to kind of discuss possible realignment. And, you know, you've stepped into this role. You've been a very busy man since becoming the superintendent, Mr. Cole. Absolutely. But I wanted to ask you, with the series of meetings that have happened, there's been a handful of these, where do you have a gauge of where this realignment plan, is headed, where it could be headed at this point in time?
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you this morning. I think having had those meetings over the course of 6 months, feel really good about where people are in terms of the need to do this now, in terms of where our school system is. So people were very supportive. Had a lot of feedback, provided a lot of information relative to what they wanted to see happen at schools in their neighborhoods. And so we took all of what we've heard from various people around the city, used the data as well to drive some of the recommendations I made on yesterday.
And that data in particular, maybe for those that may have missed it, okay, what are some of the reasons that you feel that this realignment is necessary for the students here in East Baton Rouge?
Well, a couple of factors. Declining enrollment in our schools, of course. We have a facility footprint for 60,000 students, and we have about 20,000 vacant seats in our schools. That's more seats than the Pete Marbridge Assembly Center, right? And so we have to think about, essentially, we are spending money on empty seats. And so we have to think about the declining enrollment in our schools, and then which has led in some cases to underperformance at some of our schools. So we had to look at the letter grade. But then realistically speaking, we have a lot of older facilities in our footprint, and the deferred maintenance cost to maintain all of our buildings is about $130 million, and we just don't have $130 million right now to maintain every single facility, which means we have to do something to put kids in better buildings with better academic programming, with better teachers. We have a teacher shortage not only here in the city but around the country, and so it's hard to find good people who want to work in our profession. So where we know we have good people who are working in schools where there's better performance, where the building is being underutilized, why not move kids into that facility as well so they can be with better teachers and have a better opportunity to grow, learn, and be successful. And so there are some of the reasons why we've had to do this, and we're just excited to have the opportunity to work with our board as well as work with the community to make decisions we believe are going to put students on a brighter path.
Most certainly, Mr. Cole. And again, I mean, I'm sure there's just a lot to consider, a lot to take into effect. And again, the big day, right? May the 1st is when the vote's going to be happening, and then it would take into effect these different changes with realignment. 2025-26 school year, just a handful of months away. With that, guys, we'll send it back to you, Mr.